plan? What's their?
Who do you want to take that? I'll go first.
I mean, these are always like pretty straightforward when you have this Morphling.
All tiers, especially in the lane, you get boots first, you get a toss back. None of these heroes are that great against it. And just play quick. I mean, your heart carry is a CK who is pretty strong, but I think as long as you quell the tower pushing from DK and you get Hector farmed, you're gonna have this Wisper in the back pocket. Who knows what the hell a Core A can do, but I will pick Beastcoast C149, but I will pick him. I know it's lame, but I will pick him.
I'll go AG.
All right, well, let's find out how fast this game can be played and who takes the upper hand here.
I'll actually double check.
I saw, okay, I was looking to see if they'd pick Silencer in the last few months. They played it twice in the last 3 months. One of those was at ESL, Hamburg. I think one of them was against J-Storm at maybe this tournament, though. The other was against J-Storm. I don't know when it was. But they ran it both times as once as a mid and once as a 5 position. So we have another 5 position Silencer coming out for Stinger. We'll see what he can do. As is usually the case with Beastcoast, priority number 1 is secure K1, aka Hector, old farm of the world. They've got 3 heroes up top. CK is in some ways the name of the game. Like, he's the guy they want to fall back on to carry the game, but to get there, they're going to need the playmakers to do their thing. The Tiny, the Kunkka, these guys need to have good games.
Does feel a little different though, right? Because even though, of course, they're going to prioritize getting that CK of Hector's farm, he's not like the ticking time bomb type of carry. He's a tempo carry who needs to get ahead and stay ahead.
Yeah, he needs to be a lot more aggressive than perhaps what you see on his Radiance, Midas Radiance, like Lifestealer or Wraith King. I expect to see something more involved. He is still going to go Midas, I believe.
The Midas queued up, so.
Yeah, that doesn't change.
Radiant Wraith King.
Yeah.
Stranger things that probably happened.
Sick play from Stinger. Comes in, stops the clarity.
He's got the mangoes, I guess, at least. So
yeah.
He'll regen up. Missed the fissure.
I mean, a lot of this is just from Stinger messing with him. He ideally wants to throw that fissure, block the wave, and still have the clarity regen. So he loses a decent chunk of mana, and this wave, he can't actually pull back to his tower. Really good play from Silencer.
Yeah, with the glaives, you can harass this ES pretty hard. So they're going to bring in Kaka. They do have the chain stun combo. Fissure into a Light Strike Ray. Is it enough for a first blood? Squishy little Silencer. Oh, Magneto might be going down here, guys. He tries to get off the deny. Not gonna happen. JT secures it. Ooh,
that's rough.
Just when you start to feel like maybe he's making some big moves early, he gets punished.
He's salve too, right? I heard the salve.
I heard salve.
Yeah, I assume that was him.
A little choppy right now.
So I think he was trying to get some salve regen to make it so that he could heal a pick and then deny himself to neutrals, maybe. The ideal outcome that he was looking for. Really good call. As soon as Shaker doesn't pull the wave to tower, Kaka has to come and help out JT, or JT won't have a game. Not only does he help him out, but he gets a first blood for the team. So really good stuff. And flyfly is lasting just fine. He's got 9 last hits, 4 denies, free farming away for at least the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, very different from the early pressure that we saw on Nico Baby, but that may change. In comes ScofielD, gets off the stun. The cold beat is gonna proc, and flyfly is gonna go down.
Core AA, let's go. ScofielD rushes a bottle on his Tiny. Very unique build coming out from him. Like, I haven't seen this too much on the Tiny, and him and Wisper are having a grand old time so far.
Our mid lane, first lock, Kunkka normally does pretty well against these melee heroes, but dealing with the constant regen and the breathe fire damage reduction, he's struggling a little bit. Catch up a bit with that wave, but seen a couple of DK picks, gods. How do you feel about that hero this
He's kind of the same old hero, does what you expect him to do. He is pretty much being picked up mostly against the CK this tournament from what I've seen. Just having the damage mitigation with the breathe fire, and you get the AoE splash of your level 2 dragon form.
And you're one of the few heroes that can handle getting Phantasm into the whole CK army.
Exactly.
With all that armor.
Yeah, good hero against the CK, but it's still DK. It's still kind of this slow hero. Yeah, he pressures taps with ultimate, but he doesn't really get that active. So I like the pick here, though. It seems like a good hero.
Well, despite giving up the early kill on the Morphling and Shaker are looking good. Top of the net worth chart. CSing well. They're going to make a go on Stinger once again. And we're seeing a bit of the weakness of this support Silencer, gods. He not a potent laner when paired with a CK, or I mean really with anyone.
Yeah, there's a reason Silencer's not being picked up that much right now. Most of the 5 you're seeing are heroes that can have a bit more impact in the lanes, or at least hold their own. The Undyings, the Ogres. Not the case for poor old Silencer.
So, I mean, obviously you don't really pick them for the lanes. Like, how do you see that pick factoring in later on? Is the global very impactful?
It might force Morphling to go for a BKB. Bottom line.
Oh, speaking of Morphling, flyfly, he's got the level 2 attribute shift. So while they can't kill him off, they are going to continue harassing him.
He's out of regen. He's going to go full agi, get... Oh, it looks like a Sal pulled over, so he's going to be A-okay. So Ollie helping him out. Back at top, JT.
Lane.
Trouble.
Big dive on JT, but he's got the fissure, he's got the stick. He'll get back to safety. And we are closing in on the 5-minute mark here. Bottle secures a regen rune. Good stuff for this duel lane. They can just keep on nuking flyfly, and at the rate things are going, they're going to have a fast ice blast. So he's definitely killable with the tiny.
And this Morph's playing very low in agi, and every time AA has chilling touch,
They're
he's just
diving
launching
him.
it.
They want to kill off flyfly now. They're going to come in under the
for him.
tower. He's going to wave away dodges. Very nicely done. So with the combo used up, he's a little bit safer under tower. They're still contesting him, chucking creeps, denying creeps. He's CSing well though, end of the day. 24-7.
Yep.
Top lane, JT getting pulled in, 2-second stun. He's got the stick, but
he stealth shield.
Makes it, and now Kaka's gonna try to snag that bounty rune.
Oh, he's gonna fissure block.
Not the fissure block, no Stinger, not like this. He drops the ward. I think they probably saw that too.
They most likely did.
Always these top level players are, you know, spam checking their enemy inventory when they're about to die.
Yep.
We might see a D ward.
He's
already in the sentry.
Kaka right on top.
That's a feels bad.
Yep. Morphling
From a
has...
shaker kill to losing your hero and losing your ward.
Yep. So, not quite what I was hoping for. Back in mid lane, DK Kunkka pretty much dead even. It feels like 34 CS to 33. Identical net worth.
But that might be changing. They're sending 3 heroes into mid. Ollie's made the rotation. Scofiel's right behind him. He's going to find Ollie. Just chucks him into the tower. The gank has been ambushed. Now Lina coming to the party, but the Oracle's already down. Scofield, a little too quick.
I was clicking at 2 mids. I was like, even with all these supports coming, they both have double bracer. They're both sitting on like 1,200 health. I don't really think these are easy kills, but the supports, yeah, they are easy kills.
Yeah, you can tell neither team's very afraid of dying because they haven't really had wards mid. And they'll see one get dropped down now.
Yeah, immediate D ward. Like Chris Luck there, as we'll see Lina probably hit back, get the D ward on that hill.
So she went and dropped some wards. Stinger has his own sentry. They're gonna move in. Looking to contest this stack. They have a fissure soon. Stinger's gotta be careful. But Morphling continues to be pressured. They're gonna chuck him back to the wave. They're closing in on the ice blast here, and then we might see a actual kill threat.
Oh yeah. Maybe probably an instant attempt to hit the ice blast. Try throw it from fog and just hit him with a chilling touch at the time. Chilling touch does a lot of damage at this stage of the game.
You know, we're talking about the AA versus the Morphle. It's also good versus the DK and the Oracle.
Top lane, they've gone on Stinger.
Oh, but who's gone on whom? Backup's coming in. They've only got a level 1X. Kaka with the boots. Bit faster though. Hector able to reel him in. 2-second stun into a torrent, and Beastcoast collect their kill. Meanwhile, bottom Wisper is very low. Looks like they made a jump on him.
He's got a salve though, so he's gonna stick around, try to get his level 6.
Keeps the harass going. ScofielD looking for a side swipe here, perhaps, but the backup's coming in. Here comes Kaka.
What that Dragon Slate?
I guess just wanted a little attack speed?
No, he didn't. But he gets the kill anyways. I just clicked his hero portrait or something, maybe, I don't know. But he did the all back swing Dragon Slave, I don't know. He's sticking around. He wants Wisper as well.
Ping's coming out. Rotation from ScofielD.
With Bottle Chap to heal him up.
They might still be able to get a kill here, though. They are going to drop their sentry. Go for the D ward. Tiny's been caught out. They're going to lock ScofielD down. Does flyfly want to go in? He's pretty low. Waves forward. He does get hit by the cold feet. The auto attacks of Kaka during the kill.
Held your feet to the fire.
Sleep
Nicely
play.
done.
Yeah, right as he TP's back in the lane. Unfortunately, that's a second ward in a row being de-warded. The one mid and now the one bottom. So Kaka's struggling to keep the vision up.
Oh, Emo is working on this mid tower, bringing Chris Luck low. And Kaka just not able to do much against the Dragon Knight. In fact, going on him, Kaka's in the area with the follow-up slave. Is it enough damage? Gonna tick low, not able to kill him off. They even brought an Ollie. Now Emo forced back, but they won't be able to kill him. Could hit a shrine. No, actually, I think they've... So, what can they get done with the Ice Blast? It is online now.
Yeah, they'd had that just a tiny bit sooner down here. It would have been huge for them, but AA really needs a setup, which is why Tiny's coming back, looking for that flank, but he's going to run to the Oracle. Oracle's done such a good job of constantly scouting out ScofielD, who's playing in these trees. His positioning has been really on point. If he dies to an Ice Blast, that's okay. You're just trying to protect your Morphling here.
Morphling is
Radiant's
a little
bottom
low,
tower is
but
under
flyfly
attack.
playing very defensively. He's running all the way back to tier 2, and in fact sniffs out the gank correctly as 3 heroes have made the journey down. Echo Slam top. They're gonna make a jump on Hector. He's been left alone, and Hector is mortal and will go down.
Kakalina has been so good this game. He's been on all 5 of these kills. He's been rotating all over the map. He's
Dire's
been
top
helping out the
tower is
Morphling
under
farm,
attack.
helping secure Shaker's
Radiant's
lane.
bottom tower is under attack.
But it is still a Beastcoast lead.
Ollie getting pursued here. ScofielD give him a little chuck. Another kill, and meanwhile mid. Ice Blast combining with Chris Luck.
Dire's
They got a
top
much more
tower
important
is
kill.
under
Emo goes
attack.
down, so make it 5 to
Radiant's
5.
middle tower is under attack.
Constant pressure, and right as the bounty spawn,
It's
will
a
be a
really
2
nice
for
kill
2.
to get. The DK doesn't have any good escapes to the Kunkka spells.
Radiant's
and
bottom
Kunkka,
tower is
already
under
level
attack.
11, had 3 points in X, so his 800 cast range initiation is just something the DK can't really play into. All it takes is one
Dire are
AATP in,
scanning.
and you've got an easy Ice Blast, Cold Feet setup because of the Kunkka.
And they've got plenty of setup. Not just the Kunkka, also the CK, the Tiny. So, Ice Blast will be a constant threat this game.
There's so many lanes you can play in.
Comes the smoke. They have Elder Dragon form. They're going to swing around towards mid. Chris Luck posted up across the river. He's got infused raindrops as well, so...
They're
very
throwing the Ice Blast
tanky.
mid. They want to try kill Flyfly.
It's down for 10. This is your moment to try and make a kill. They're going to commit on Flyfly. They will get him, I believe. Can they punish? At least get the turnaround. Walking down Chris Luck. He's so damn tanky, but with the full team in the mid lane, Chris Luck should eventually fall. They just barely finish him off. But that was an expensive gank. Wisper's farming bottom. He's got a Shadow Blade queued up. Hector completed his
Radiant's
bonus,
bottom
so
tower
you
is
know,
under
as it always
attack.
seems to be the case, somehow he's
Radiant
just left
structures
alone.
are fortified.
Team makes space for him.
Been seeing a lot of this AA with Void, but I feel like AA looks even better when you pair him with these low cooldown stuns, like the CK, the Tiny, and particularly the Kunkka, whose uptime on his spells is way higher than a Void. 60-second cooldown on this Ghost Ship
Radiant's
now,
bottom
and even without
tower
it, just
is under
X-Torrent
attack.
is such a good setup for the Ice Blast that having AA be a core and get fast Ice Blast has been so impactful for Beastcoast.
Another Ice Blast. This one heading towards
Fine.
top.
Nice. Oh,
Radiant's
he's low
bottom
health?
tower
No.
is under attack.
He's
Even if you don't kill him, you're forcing him back. You know,
Yeah.
he doesn't feel comfortable. And ScofielD maybe could kill him if he sticks around. ScofielD, they running right by him. It's gonna head away. JT wants to chase him. It's gonna be a long chase. It's Enchant Totem. Bringing in
coming,
reinforcements. They've got Echo Slam. I don't think they'll need it though. Likely not. And they will get a kill. So I suppose you could say space created, but does feed his life away.
Yeah, you got the DK coming in at least. I just queued up Emo's DK. Very different style of play from Emo. This guy's been flashing all over the mid lane, making all kinds of crazy aggressive plays. Polar opposite this game. His DK playing the greed game. Looking to go that game.
How do you like that? Think it suits the game?
Yeah, they've got a Morphling, you know, he's probably looking around like, if I go for a fast, like, drums or blink dagger, can we actually push towers or do anything? And I think the answer to that
Radiant
question is
are
probably no.
scanning.
So getting a Midas and
Dire's
securing
middle
your late
tower
game
is
when
under
your
attack.
hero is a pretty good counter pick to the TK. Sounds all right. And also he knows that Hector, K1, is going for the Midas on CK, so you can get away with some greed when your opponents are doing
Radiant's
the same
bottom
thing. Problem
tower
is,
is
K1
under
has been
attack.
one of the fastest farmers in the game, so he is
Kaka, he's
farming
been
so
scouted down here. They have that observer ward, and with the Ice Blast coming through, a quick assassination ends the Kaka killing spree. The tiny game is on point for Beastcoast. Just 4-3-1, constantly off the map, ganking, pressuring, and giving this AA a free lane.
Corey A is looking really nice.
So we're going to see something a little different from Hector. Has a completed Sanj going into the Yasha. Pretty much always been an armlet and then either heart or BKB for the last like 3 weeks. But this is something a little different.
The tempo items, I mean, they'll help him come on pretty fast. I think we'll see him try to get a bit more active with this pickup.
Illusion!
Knowing that you can punish this breed on the Radiant side. They've got a Morphling, and he's a long way from that level 15 talent plus Aghanim scepter.
Speaking of something different, we're also going to see a halberd on Chris Luck, which we do see on Kunkka, but normally not as your first item.
Game.
You just want to fight. That's what it looks like.
Radiant's middle
And they're going to
tower
find
is under
ScofielD,
Radiant's
finally
structures
eradicate
are
the rock
fortified.
infestation, but an expensive gank. A lot of heroes move in for that. And you're using a DK ult without pressuring a tower while Global comes out, trying to protect Hector. Top lane. He's gonna go back in, has the Phantasm, has the ult coming in, Echo Slam committed, but I don't know if you get out of this one if you're JT. Chant Totem, Oracle arriving. Can they turn it? Chris Luck's in pretty deep. Hector's quick to pick off. JT staying alive for now with the help of that Oracle. He will pop at the end. Hector finds one on the side and then retreats.
Yeah, he clipped him with the Ice Blast right as the false promise was wearing off and stopped that regen coming in to kill the Shaker. Unfortunately, it's still a good fight for IG as they kill off the Kunkka and Silencer.
And Global got used, and that is a long cooldown.
Yep.
Take another look at this fight, see how it all developed. So
it was really micro. K1 goes back in, knows an Echo Slam's coming, so he micros his hero back. That was really well played. The Oracle save is allowing JT to go back in the fight, but then the AA shows up. JT knows he's screwed. He tries to sidestep it, but he had no way to keep himself alive.
Dire's middle
G brought
tower is
everyone
under
to that.
attack.
Pretty big investment. While that was happening, bounty runes spawning, Hector got 3. This guy, he knows how to farm.
He's helping it.
First net worth here.
There you go.
On a CK. I mean, you're up against a Morphling and a DK, but still, as he often does, the master of agriculture staying on top.
So Stinger roam onto their side of the map. They are hunting for him. He walked past it.
The DK diving the top tower. Big commitment from
Radiant's middle
ScofielD.
tower
And
is
they'll
under
get the
attack.
kill.
Flyfly's been Ice Blasted.
Be bigger. If they can bring him down, Wisper just needs that one hit.
Oracle saves him. Ooh, that was
Radiant's
very
middle
close.
tower
Without the
is
Oracle,
under
that
attack.
curse plus Ice Blast tick may have killed him off.
But can they hold this tower? Mid lane, very low. JT getting forced back. And he's coming into an
Radiant's middle
X-Tor
tower
combination.
has fallen.
Oracle behind him again, though. As you mentioned, he's doing good work. They're going on Chris Luck. This guy's got a halberd. I don't know if you're
Radiant's
killing him.
bottom tower is
IG,
under
they've bit
attack.
off more than they can chew, and they will end up retreating.
This build has made him incredibly tanky. It's an obvious halberd game. This isn't that impactful against these Radiant heroes at this stage of the game. Morphling's looking to farm, not fight.
But the status resistance and the evasion is very nice.
Absolutely. It's a lot of strength you get. You get
Radiant's
20 strength
bottom
from this item
tower
with the
is under
evasion. His
attack.
effective HP with Roam is
Dire's
probably like
middle
4 to
tower
5k
is under
right now.
attack.
So he's able to just run in and create a lot of space. Doesn't have to be afraid of too much. There's not much damage on IG. This minus
Dire's
DK
middle
is not
tower
really a
has
threat
been
at this
denied.
stage of the game.
A Morphling just farming away. But he's not having Morph game, you know?
Oh, just you wait, LD. That Ag's coming. He's got it queued up. He switched over from the Dasher to
Dire's
straight to the
structures are
Ags.
fortified.
But the key thing is you want to time this Ags around your level
Radiant's top
15.
tower is
So
under
he'll
attack.
probably be
Radiant
completing it
structures are
level
fortified.
14 or
They
15.
see him mid. They've got a blink on ScofielD. They could go with the Ice Blast. Flyfly in danger here. He doesn't know it. That's the blink debut. That's a Morphling. And that's going to likely be a tier 1 top as well. Beastcoast in position. They've got a global ready, and they want to keep the pressure up. This Observer Ward scouting out Ollie. And they're making such good use of the Ice Blast. And he's about to complete an Aghanim
Radiant's
Scepter,
top
gods.
tower is under
Oh boy.
attack.
That's scary.
I mean, I don't know if Morph's going to have a game until he gets a BKB.
Oh, they found
Radiant's top
Scope
tower
though
has
at the
fallen.
shrine. Nice little pick off here. They've got to play around their vision. They can't let this Ice Blast get thrown for kill after kill.
Well, like you said, it's all low cooldown spells, so it's very tough to prevent.
They'll be constantly looking to hunt, getting down deep observer woods. For IG, your priority needs to be to clear out as much of this dire vision as possible, because that's how you prevent these Ice Blast kills from happening. But for that, they want to go for a smoke. They're looking to do some hunting.
Dire scan. Spidey senses are tingling for the Beastcoast. Do miss. Scan though. As ScofielD blinks in, he's likely to be the one to break it. May cost him his life. Ollie scouts him out. Immediately tries to initiate. JT there with the blink, with the follow-up stun, with the kill. They blow him up, but it's only a 4 position. All the while, Hector's farming away. BKB nearly complete.
Ollie like sees the Tiny and insta like panic mode.
Dire's
JT
top
himself,
tower
block the
is
magic
under
damage,
attack.
but Tiny's blink was on cooldown. Not that he had any idea of that.
Top lane.
Vicious luck, backs off after a few hits.
You gotta respect the kaka.
Kaka already with a force staff, not your everyday first item on a leaner, but the repositioning
Dire's
against things like
bottom
AA can be
tower is under
really
attack.
good because they're always going to be looking to set up the AI splash, so a force staff could prevent the ice splash from landing.
Speaking of not your everyday items, we've got a Dagon 5 queued up on Wisper, but before we get to that, a gank on the emo. Exim into the torrent, into the boat. They are bringing in the Oracle here. Global comes through. He can do nothing, and now Beastcoast on the chase. They've got Ward. They scout him out. He tries to run. He tries to hide. He'll delay the inevitable, but he is going down sooner or later. And while that's happening, they've also made a jump on ScofielD. Another death for him in the top lane.
Living? Okay.
2 for 1.
He actually survived the false promise with all that healing.
Under attack.
This guy's an Oracle player. He had the Urn and the salve. He's
Dire's
always got
bottom
a salve in his
tower has
inventory for that extra healing.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But it's Beastcoast to come out with pickoffs in a really nice part of the map because they can
Radiant's
instantly go
middle
into this tier 2
is under
tower.
attack.
Very aggressive play by that. Hector definitely adjusting on the CK, you know, getting involved a lot more
Radiant's
early than we
middle
would see on his
tower has
Wraith
fallen.
King or some of his greedier carries.
Morphling is there. Aghanim's and just about to hit level 15.
I mean, Ice Blast is half his health.
Oh yeah. These halberds are going to be really annoying for him too. The disarm, when he goes flying in, is going to stop him from getting those big totem hits off.
Also, the evasion, you know, for the other auto attacks will be a bit of a nuisance. Like maybe he gets them low, but can he finish them without that secondary totem? Coast are definitely feeling good right now. Up 6k, but it's not that total runaway success that we saw in the previous series where the Morph Shaker, Nico Baby, I think they were down like 15k almost at this point.
And they were getting nothing on the map. They were just like trapped in their base, slowly being starved out. IG, it feels like, are progressing.
Here
DK
comes an
is
Ice
farming
Blast.
well.
Here comes Tiny. Here comes a Chris Lock. It's Emo to find. Not really the hero you want to start the fight.
Yeah, he's baiting. He's got Oracle behind him. Even without a BKB, he's a good hero to plop in front to try set something up.
They're gonna smoke. Heads straight away. Both teams smoking, actually narrowly missing each other. But Kaka about to run into
Radiant's
ScofielD here. He's gonna
bottom
break it.
tower is
He
under
jumps in
attack.
with the avalanche, gets a decent initiation to allow it. Chris Luck to retrieve the safety, but it will cost them ScofielD again. That's like 4 deaths in a row for him. Does secure the bottom farm. Here come TPs though. They're gonna keep on
online.
fighting. Stinger's trying to hide. Oh, sneaky
Morph
boy.
Shaker ready to go.
Sneaky boy. He's got a global.
Oh, they see him. They drop the sentry.
Oh, hey, how
Radiant's
you
bottom
doing,
tower is under
Stinner?
attack.
Meanwhile, on the backline, flyfly, he's gone in. And when he's in Shaker form, he is not really scared at all about that
Yes.
ancient apparition.
The Ice Blast is no longer quite the counter it was earlier against this Shaker. Against the Morphle. Still good, but it's not a hard counter by any means.
It goes back to Morphling form, and man, he's squishy.
Gotta be a little bit careful.
Yeah, you can see he's rushing the BKBs. I think respecting that combo. Also, pretty essential versus Silencer.
Silencer, Tiny,
Can't
Kanka.
count on
Yeah.
the Oracle save.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Multiple BKBs queued up here. JT's going for one as well. Emo's got his, so triple BKB on the horizon for IG.
Yeah, not every team fight is going to start with a silencer pickoff like we just had there. I think they recognize Stinger's going to be positioning more defensively in some of these upcoming
smoke
ones.
again. I think they have scouted Ollie around the corner. Beastcoast feeling like they need to make moves, not just going to be an AFK farm to victory with Hector, and they will find one. Can they get more? Kaka with the 4-staff retreat, but ScofielD on the chase.
So slow.
TPing now. They've got an X. Got him. Torrent. Reel him in and smack him down. Hector will take that too.
No creep wave though, so 40 seconds without Lina. They might be able to go for a tier 2 tower, possibly a Roshan.
They've got Ice Blast. They see Morphling mid. Chris Luck.
Dire's bottom
Can he get a
tower
range?
is under
Doesn't
attack.
look like it.
Nice couple kills from IG, but doesn't lead them into a better position right away. They'd love to get some more deep wards down because Radiant's done a good job of taking out a lot of that Beastcoast vision.
Is Morphling king if this goes long enough,
Radiant's
Gods?
top
You know, I know
tower
you
is
were
under
saying he's
attack.
not this unbeatable hero, but does there come a point in this draft where he can just take over?
This draft, I like IG's draft around the Shaker more, a lot more than the game earlier. I feel like, oop,
flyfly. Oh,
got him.
Oh. That combo.
They're doing a great job hunting. That dire ward, like, what's that ward doing here? You don't normally see a ward at
top
that part of the
tower is
map, but
under
it's
attack.
led to a key kill.
They're trying to go high ground. Beastcoast, they've got Phantasm. They've got a BKB and a Reaver up 3,500 health on this CK. Emo tries to run in. He wants to take the fight. The Global gets deployed, though, and they're going to force Emo back. His BKB is ready. In comes JT with the BKB. Echo Slam debut. Quick assassination. They don't have the Morphling, but they're fighting on without it. Hector, he's strong, but can he get quick kills? The follow-up is there. ScofielD comes in jamming, and they force out another buyback. Stinger, though, he's been caught out. He will go down as well. So it ends up being a 2-for-2 with a double buyback. The Morphling buys back actually a 2-for-3 with that.
He was about to respawn, and he bought back. I think he bought back because he knew Shaker was dying and wanted to be able to morph into him, but he didn't even get a chance to do so. With Shaker dead, it's kind of like Morphling's dead too, even if he respawns.
They might get Wisper, though, and this is a pretty fat AA.
Yes.
So they'll take it.
That was a really good team fight from JT Shaker. He bursts down the Kunkka with that Blink Echo Slam, completely catches him by surprise.
Yeah, he thought, oh, I have a silencer, Global's up, I'm safe, but he had just completed BKB.
Yep, we'll take a look at the replay. I think Oracle maybe even got a purge on the Global Silence because he did not get caught in that one.
I like the way Emo starts the fight here.
Yep.
You know, just knowing he has a BKB and they're not going to be able to really combo him down, let JT counter-initiate, find his good opening.
Yeah, he uses the BKB just to get that Blink Echo off, which is something Kunkka just wasn't expecting. I think there was a fresh BKB on that Shaker.
You can see where the CK feels a little weak against some of these cores. Like, they do kill the Shaker there, but that takes the whole BKB duration, basically.
Yep. I mean, this DK's scaling very well. I think the bigger worry is Morphling. His net worth is sub 10k. He's 6th on the charts.
That buyback hurt him.
Yeah.
flyfly with 4 deaths at 27 minutes.
Dire's top tower has
It
fallen.
does get a fat,
Dire's
juicy GPM
structures are
talent, though,
fortified.
which will help his item progression. If this game
Ooh la
does stall
la.
out, they're going to be pretty
Dire
happy.
are scanning.
But Beastcoast want to keep on brawling. They're just living on this IG side of the map. They did almost get that tower top in the last fight. Oh, catch here on Hector. That is probably not the hero you want to jump. 4,500 HP. 10 armor.
It's got a
End evasion.
GPM talent of his own. Actually skipped the Reality Rift piercing spell immunity, which is a very good talent. You've started to see a lot more CKs get this in this BKB meta, but K1's not going to say no to some more gold.
Radiant are
Especially with the way
scanning.
this game looks to be shaping up to be a longer game. They've yet to get a Roshan here. Breaking high ground is not going to be easy against this IG draft, so...
You know, I was thinking CK is not like really a classic Hector hero, but you get a Midas and you get the gold talent. You're cruising. He is far and away the leader in net worth.
Get Roshan, it looks like. IG, some decent vision on the map, but tiny. Oh, he walks right into him.
Tanks the gang. Secured is that Roche. Most of Scofield's deaths have created a lot of space for the team.
Yes, there has been a lot though. They're kind of adding up, but absolutely agree. They have created a lot of space, and they're a big part of why Hector is as found as he is.
Wants to make this committed jump. Doesn't have the vision right now, though.
Wears off.
Oh, another stomp, and a quick kill goes to JT.
Yeah, he's tipping Emo because he kind of wasted his ultimate there. He wasn't going to get the stun off because he was out of range, which is why he ulti, but, you know, Shaker Totem has a
Well, he wants to push.
Yeah.
I don't... By the time you get to this tower, Silencer is going to be up. And do you really want to fight into Aegis?
I think Morph just says, like, I'm behind. I need to go farm. Like, he's not even with the team right now because of the current situation of this game. And
they went back for a Radiance on Chris Luck. Like, Beastcoast want to take this late.
Yeah. Good. Good item pick up, more mischance and evasion to play around with. This is where I thought he might make it after the Halberd, but he chose to prioritize the BKB. But definitely a good item build as far as what he's got now. And then a Scythe of Vice queued up, so something to catch the Morphling by surprise.
And the thing is, they have a lot of instant initiation, right? So it doesn't really matter if Morph has a BKB. If the Oracle's not behind him, or, you know, if the Global comes out, then he's just dead.
This Oracle's going to be key in these late game fights. How he uses that false promise, and similarly the Silencer. Can he get the perfect timing on Global Silence to stop something like a false promise coming out? There's a lot of cute outplays you can make. Like Ollie can pre-channel the Fortune's End so that he can purge off the Global Silence after it comes out. So we'll see if any of those outplays happen.
Hector going for his beloved Silver Edge.
Radiant's bottom tower.
We do see some action up top as Kaka is being pursued. Or staff to the low ground, he'll make it out safely. But while that's happening, Hector is coming for the Veggie base. And they are fighting here. Flyfly gets one, brings down Stinger. He's got a DD rune, wants to hop up to the high ground, keeps on chasing, and Emo's there to cut off Schofield. That's gonna be 2 dead.
Hello, Morph Shaker.
Yeah, I mean, Beastcoast are itemizing well, it feels like, and they have some tools to do with the Morph Shaker, but it doesn't change the fact that they're very spread out.
Plus 1,009 damage I saw.
Okay.
On top of his base damage.
He's got no damage items either.
Is under attack.
That's the totem and the PD.
You know, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Trying to take this tower.
Oh, they canceled the first TP though. Hector commit to his.
Coast. They've kept it an advantage all game long. But when do they try to end it?
I don't think they're ahead. I think it's kind of 50-50 right now is the problem. The idea of ending it comes down to finding a good pickoff or initiation right now. Those kills the Morphling just got there kind of help recover his game a lot. He's got a Skadi queued up now as well, so just more stats, more survivability. And there's no easy way for Beastcoast to take this game. They can't just go high ground because they have an Aegis. They need to play around vision. They need to play as a team and catch IG by surprise with like a smooth pickoff. Easier said than done though.
Well, maybe the pickoff item will be this Silver Edge. Pretty much got the Shadow Blade if he wants to complete it. Playing without buyback though.
The business, but stay on 5,000 health, and he may just keep on farming.
If he dies with 5,000 health, a BKB, a boat, and a global backing him up, then they've really overextended.
Yeah. He goes for a high ground
They
play.
still have Aegis.
55 seconds, so they at least want to keep IG kind of honest and bring him back to base here. We'll see how hard they commit for this.
And they can use the X to reel Hector back in. No evil scepter here. So he'll bring it on the tower, and they pull him back, but he wants to go back in. He's gonna pull an Emo. Quick stun. Ice Blast coming through, gets up the debuff. The Echo was on the backlines, hit too, but the global to counter. BKBs were popped before this global, so they can't use a Dragon Tail. They've got to back away. And in the backlines, Hector charging in. Who's he gonna go on here? He hasn't cut anyone off yet. Oh, he just shreds Kaka. This might open the path to the racks. Does he stick around? Does he keep on fighting? Morphling BKB wearing off. All BKB's about to be down. Can they deal with the CK army? They're going to jump in, but he jumps away. He quickly brings down that Dragon Knight. Beastcoast slamming, and IG unable to fight.
Has fallen.
Well, IG kind of overcommitted and wasted their BKBs a bit there. K1 on the front line is just not afraid of anything now that he's got this Silver Edge. He is just so tanky, so hard to deal with. And
you pick Morph Shaker, but we've got plan. Beastcoast looking good here and looking for a second lane of racks. Tier 3 will fall. They try to fight on, but that Lina gets pulled back in. She tries to run. X is there. Hector out of mana. Completely pinned in, but Force Staff gets him back to safety. And they'll be content with their one lane, as well as a tier 3 mid.
Radiant are scanning.
They had to buy back on DK there as well.
oh yeah, that's
Radiant's
expensive.
bottom shrine.
So DK bought back, Lina bought back. And the net worth is getting out of hand.
Yeah, Shaker had an opportunity
Radiant's
just to fissure
bottom
block the
shrine
high ground
has
there,
fallen.
but chose to let CK come onto the high ground and wreak havoc. I think just delaying the game there with 50 seconds left on Aegis. You pop a fissure, you block the high ground, maybe Morph throws a second one. You can just stall out that Aegis without having a fight. At worst, you lose maybe a tier 3 tower before Aegis is gone.
He's almost got a Scotty.
He is insanely farm.
Is there any hero this guy can't farm on?
Oh, I'd love to see it, but I think he could make anybody look like a carry with how he plays. He's some, you know, carry techies or something. He's got a deep DPS talent at level 25.
Okay.
You know?
I want to believe.
We're a
Dire
bit
are
of a
scanning.
ways away from that.
Glimmer in from Kaka here. Does
Radiant's
try for the
bottom
Schofield
tower
pick,
is
but
under attack.
gets spotted out, and here comes big, bad Hector, just marching in with the global, hacking away at Kaka, trying to bring him down, not getting crits. Won't get that kill. And meanwhile, Schofield on the backside, but oh, it's Emo. Emo gets off the stun, but he's very low here. They're just going to keep on chasing forward. Beastcoast feeling themselves and hunting for more. The Blink BKB retreat. Emo, remember, this guy bought back earlier. Can't afford to go down. He'll barely make it away as Chris Luck was hunting. They did commit a buyback on Schofield, but that's really not that important. Just to support Tiny.
STK needs some armor items, it feels like. Even with the Dragon Blood, it's just not enough to keep him alive in these
31
fights.
armor, and he needs armor.
Yep. Just got the AC queued up.
Oh,
and
26, I guess, when he's not at the base.
he's just not feeling like a threat. Every time he's in these team fights, it just feels like he's running away from Beastcoast. And when you commit this much farm onto one
Radiant's
hero,
top
he's
shrine
20k
has
net worth.
fallen.
He's the most farmed hero on IG's side. And he's not really attacking in these fights. He's attacking once to like apply the slow, and then he's running the hell away from Kunkka CK because they're just so much scarier than him.
Beastcoast marching up to the high ground, whacking away at buildings, leading with Hector. They're going to stun him up once. Morphling Lincolns gets broken, though. Now, in Shaker form.
Radiant's
But buildings are
middle
melting while
has
he's
fallen.
playing around. They have no global for 50. They don't have an Aegis, and they're still just fearlessly shoving in the high ground.
From the side is JT.
Emo with the jump onto Hector, the backstab from JT, as you mentioned. Fissures everywhere, but is the follow-up there? They can't even kill a Stinger. He's forced back twice. He glimmers away to safety. Chris Luck, as well as Hector, just standing in the front lines, turning back for JT. Hex comes through as he tries to get off the enchant. He's locked down. He's dead for 7. He's got buyback, but what good's it gonna do on the run? This Morphling, it's music
Be nice,
to
Blaster.
the ears of Morph Shaker haters everywhere as he runs like a coward. And like a coward, he will die.
Will journey
Triple tip, quadruple tip instantly on death. He's dead
Radiant's
for
middle
2 minutes
barracks are
without
under
buyback.
attack.
And that's
Radiant's
gonna
middle
be game.
barracks has fallen.
There's nothing they can do now. They were all in on this Morph Shaker.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
Morph Shaker
is
has
under
been
attack.
thoroughly solved here today.
0 for 2 on the first day of
Dire
in
structures
front of the
are
live audience.
Yeah, very different ways of dealing with it, but same
Radiant's
result.
bottom tower has
Beastcoast slamming down the bottom lane.
Radiant's
headed to
bottom
an
barracks are under attack.
1-0 advantage in the best of 3.
Radiant's bottom barracks
IG
is
will
fallen.
not call it yet. They're looking for that
Radiant
one last
structures are
JT
fortified.
slam perhaps, but there's just
Radiant's
too much
bottom
health
barracks are
and
under
survivability
attack.
on this dire side.
They're going to make their
Radiant's bottom
committed jump
barracks
here
is
onto
fallen.
ScofielD. He's died a lot. He'll die again. No Tiny for a long, long time. But 5,700 HP on Hector. He'll just BKB, TP away. So too will Chris Luck. Get me out of here, boys. Stinger's out. They all escape. God damn, Beastcoast.
That's some discipline. They're just like, look, they killed out Tiny, ScofielD. A little bit aggressive maybe once again. 13 deaths to his name. He's played very well despite what his kill score might say. And they recognize it. It's like, okay, this isn't worth risking this game over. Let's just all BKB TP out.
Well, you wanted a little more armor on DK, guys. For whatever good it will do, he's got it.
I don't know if it'll do much. Maybe we'll see that double Dragon Blood regen armor, but against the Silver Edge, if anything, the stun just sounds better this game. But we'll see. K1
Dire are scanning.
farming like crazy. Has got 2k gold on top of all these item pickups.
Oh, they got Kaka. Oracle sits behind him, tries to protect him, but the Hex comes through. The Cleaver's there. They'll try to run, but they're hunting for Ali. Lurking in the backside. He will be caught. Dragon Knight initiation onto Chris Lock. Pretty tanky. Beautiful echo. Here comes the Morph Shaker. Here comes the turnaround. Beastcoast, they've gotten a little cocky. They still have their BKB though. Hector, Glimmer, BKB. Get the hell out. It's a full headlong retreat and flyfly. He's diving deeper. He wants Sustainer. Can he get him? Gets off that
Glimmer.
nuke. He needs a little more. He's gonna jump for the backlines. Shredding through Wisper. That's a core AA. Can they kill him? Another jump. Not yet dead. They have the vision. They get the kill, but creeps are marching in bottom. Creeps are shoving in top. There is a buyback on Kunkka if he needs it. It's a nice little display, but they need more. They're gonna try for that now. Into the Roach Pit. No Ice Blast. So it's gonna be tough to punish.
Do you go for this? I think you can give up Roche if you're Beastcoast. You've got Megas. This might delay the game a bit. We'll see if they want to chance it. They're grabbing Bounty Runes on Stinger's Silencer up top. He's in the neighborhood.
Radiant are scanning.
Doesn't look like
Roshan
he's going to
has
go to
fallen
contest. He
to
may
the
actually get
Radiant.
off here if he's not careful.
Sneaky boy. There's a little fissure. And tries to run away. Oh, flyfly on the wrong side of this one, but he'll just wave over. Stinger. No TP. Just creating space while creeps kill off these buffer buildings. Allowing time for his AA to respawn. A lot of this is here, but Kaka's there to clean it up. Kill secured. Aegis on Morphling. Still lacking on the items, though. But you can see if they get that perfect initiation, they might not need it.
That was good slam coming out from JT's Earthshaker, but perhaps too little too late.
It's kind of disgusting they could be getting thrashed this hard down Mega Creeps. Have Morphling a very middling network that he could still do that.
Whoa, dude. You know, they're down Megas. Clearly Morphling is not strong enough. This hero...
Need a little,
I need
little
might need
buffer
some
too.
buffs, yeah.
How would you improve his finest creation?
Stolen spells need to do like double damage or something. Maybe buff Earthshaker Totem to give even more bonus damage, you know?
Okay. Make it do pure damage, perhaps? I don't
I'm
know.
sold.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Seems balanced.
You know, people saying they want this patch really badly. Just wait till you see it, guys. You'll be begging for this patch to come back.
How great would it be if Ice Frog just buffed the shit out of Morphling?
That's the play.
Hey, he might lose twice today.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there's going to be all kinds of fun new OP stuff. New heroes coming to Dota. You know those aren't going to be
The new heroes are
fine-tuned.
always broken.
Yeah, you want people to play.
Exactly. Our old friend Mars. So Beast Coast, a step back for them. A little more cautious now. But IG are going to try to make a move here. They run out, they get scouted, and JT lumbers in. Creeps are hitting him. Fissure coming out. Fissure number one. They're going to find Hector up on the high ground, just trying to initiate forward. Flyfly looks for that quick kill. The Echo Slam comes through. They're locking down Hector. They might kill him off. They will. He's up for 100. He doesn't have buyback. IG pulling a rabbit out of the hat and forcing Beast Coast back. Chris Luck could be next. Goes for the TP. Should be okay. The BKB's just long enough. He wants the courier too. They're holding the base.
JT's
The
like,
Morph
take
Shaker's
my
pulling
items.
back.
Cancel your TP. I have items you can take. But no, he didn't fall for that one.
I'm surprised they weren't playing a little more careful with the Aegis in tow.
And they go for this? I mean, they feel like they're timing. They don't know
They don't
CK
know he
doesn't have
doesn't have
buyback.
buybacks.
They're going to assume he does because that's absolutely insane. And if they lose, I would say almost like unforgivable to not have buyback here on CK. You're 43 minutes in, up
Dire's
Megas,
middle tower
and
is under attack.
you know your Kunkka had to use buyback earlier. Like,
But my basher.
yeah.
They've got 50 seconds. Let's see what kind of work they can get done. Flyfly mowing down that tier 2.
Dire's
JT's
middle tower.
Here he
is
comes,
under
lumbering in.
Oh, nice
Meanwhile,
illusion bait.
Schofield on the rear.
He's cutting the
trying
wave.
to cut the wave.
They've still got two
But they've
range
got a
creeps.
fissure. They've got a jump on Chris Luck.
Dire's middle
Not the right
tower
way.
is under
Starts hitting the
attack.
tower instead. 30 seconds.
Creeps are
and
gone,
He's
yeah.
retreating.
And if they knew CK didn't have buyback there, they perhaps would have been a bit more gung-ho about going high ground, but they're making reasonable assumptions that they have to be a little bit cautious about not diving enemy base here. IG still looking to find a way to squeak out a near impossible win here.
Beastcoast are hunting. They've seen this Morphling mid. He's gonna jump straight in. Fearless leap forward.
Dire's structures are
He's respawning.
fortified.
TP's instantly to this shrine.
Remember, he's very far off from buyback. 1,500 gold away as Kaka about to be caught here. He snagged a haste rune, but that ain't gonna help you against all these stuns, all these nukes. He's dead.
Just smokes on top of him.
They're hunting
Beastcoats
for-
are just BMing them right at this point.
Radiant's
Pride
middle
before the
tower
fall.
is under attack.
Gods.
Oh,
It's not over yet.
They're just showing some of their Beast Coast flair here. They denied a double damage rune earlier. Like CK walked up to a DD rune and just attacked it. And now they're smoking on top of enemy heroes.
All right, here we go. Quick jump, moving forward. Flyfly's joined the fray as well. He's committed his BKB rather early in the fight. Who's he gonna find? Hasn't lobbed out that fissure. Is gonna end up
Radiant's
backing
middle
away.
tower is
The
under
Hector
attack.
army is there. The Echo Slam's available though. Eyes on JT. Can he find the jump? One stun. Flyfly
stunned.
moving forward. They're looking for the chain stun here on good old Hector. Here comes our boy JT. There's the lockdown. Where's the follow-up damage? Flyfly moving in. He's got the Aegis. He can play aggro. Doesn't get hit by the Ice Blast. Now he leaps in. He sees his opportunity. Gets reeled into the crit machine. And he goes down. The Aegis just got reclaimed at like the worst possible second, it looks like. IG falling apart. They've got the buybacks though. Man, that was like a split second.
They just couldn't quite chain stun the CK under their tier 4s as well. That was with the extra duration. These 5-second plus Dragon Tails can be so brutal to play into, but also very difficult to chain some when there's so much chaos going on in a team fight. And Beast Coast,
So from having a buyback there and having an Aegis and having, I think, 3 buybacks to blowing them just to hold the base, ball is back in Beast Coast's court.
absolutely.
And Hector should have buyback. No, he's got his Abyssal. He's a little short.
Fine Abyssal, you know.
Dire
I
are
don't think he
scanning.
learned his lesson.
Well, he's trying to say there is no lesson. You know.
He's like, we're
I knew
everything's
we were fine, guys. Relax.
This is how this team wins game. A bit of swagger. They don't want to lose their identity of just being this ultra confident team. And
This Morphling is
Radiant's
so
middle
poor with all
tower
these
is under
buybacks,
attack.
man. Like, imagine if he had another tier 4 item right now.
Radiant's middle tower has
yeah,
fallen.
he has 3 items at 46 minutes in the game, and it's been a rough one.
The AA is still almost with him. He's like a couple thousand gold down, despite, barely farming the last 20 minutes. They're gonna go down mid. Ice Blast coming through. Does debuff JT.
It's gonna be annoying. Stops his blink dagger. We'll have to rely on that totem to jump in.
Flyfly trying to deal with these CK illusions. They might move in. Echo quick off the bat. They want to bring down Vector, but he's Big Papa with that BKB critting away. They do find the backliners, bringing down Stinger. He's already used the global. He's going to buy back for what good it will do. Shaker jumping away, just got his Aghanims up. Here comes a fissure, forcing them back. Beast Coast, they haven't broken through yet. The illusion's working on the top lane. Hector wrapping around towards bottom. His BKB on cooldown. Here comes the smoke. Look for the jump. Where do they go? Coming in first is Emo, leap forward by JT. They converge back on Crystal, a nice two-hero fissure. Now the Shaker initiation, flyfly getting involved, but Hector just standing strong. They don't have the damage to deal with this CK, and boy, do his illusions have the damage to deal with this DK. Emo is gonna be feeling that way as he's back to the well, dead for 2 minutes, no buyback. Hop away, little man, hop away. Fissure, stun, do what you can, but it's just not enough. The decapitation and a KO as IG once again, Morph Shaker falling short at Beastcoast. A little